We may be in Italy tonight, but there's no Nonce pizza on the menu. It's ECW.
It's Noncio. Noncio.
Nunzio. 17th of actually 2 Italians on this show, but anyway, 17th April. We're coming to you from Little Italy, apparently in Italy. So yeah, ECW. We have a decent show. It was alright. I mean, was it better than last week? Potentially, perhaps. We kick off the show. They've got the Ferrari sitting there. They also had. I can't even remember what they had, but they had something else that would remind you of Italy. It wasn't a pizza. It was.
Nah, it was something Italian.
Have you noticed how they always do that when they go to Britain? They've got like the taxi and the phone box. It's like. Fucking hell, you know, like when they go to Germany, what do they have? Fucking a guy with a big tash there doing a finger salute. I mean, like fuck me, concentration camps. I mean,
Mein Stiper Kamba!
Anyway, we're in Italy. The Ferrari.
In France, you just got a fucking baguette.
You go to Mexico and it's just a couple of lawnmowers sitting on the Titantron.
You go to Saudi Arabia and there's a live beheading, and that's our channel demonetized.
And a couple of camels.
Nah, we're only joking, guys.
Aye, good guys. Let's go back. I can't wait. When's the next Super Showdown? Fog Showdown coming to a shitey channel near you. Anyway, the New Breed. They welcome CM Punk. He comes out. He's joined. So that's it. CM Punk is in the New Breed. And I guess they've got the numbers advantage now going in this battle because it is now 5 against 4. And the New Breed all seemed happy with themselves. I mean, they've recruited Punk. They probably should be happy with themselves.
Like a goofball not sitting this gimmick.
Yeah, like it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you've got 2 black guys, a fucking nerd, and a vampire. It's like, what kind of combination is that?
No, it's not. I know.
You know, it's like...
I know.
I mean, would it not have been better to put Mike Knox in instead of Kevin Thorne?
I know. Exactly, but I think Mike Knox pissed him off.
You know, like, I don't know. Like, or Rene Dupree even? Like, I just don't...
Can you know how like Kevin Thorne Snitsky feud the monster against the fucking vampire?
I could have, like, I just don't see how Kevin Thorne is suited for this whole gimmick, but here, it is what it is. Up next, we have Nude Seal. We haven't seen him or Little Guido, whatever you want to call him.
You haven't seen him in 6 months.
I think
these guys are under contract. They just appear for the one-off appearance.
Maybe he was jobbing out in SmackDown or Velocity. I don't know, but we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen Nude Seal since the pay-per-view. And anyway, we see him here, and he loses to Snitsky. I mean, Nude Seal's a great seller, right? He can sell anything, but just nobody can sell this big boot for Snitsky because it's absolute shite.
No.
I mean, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, you know what? We had a big guy on ECW 2 months ago that had the best big boot in the history of wrestling. We've got a new big guy who's got the worst big boot. I mean, you can't really, you know what I mean? You can't really get over.
You know, exactly.
I mean, it'd be like having a big guy that does, like, you know, fucking Kane on X-Pac.
See if they're not doing anything with Snitsky, why couldn't Nunzio have rolled him up?
I don't know. They're probably planning on doing something with Snitsky. Yeah, no, but just imagine you've got a big guy, right, and every time he does a choke slam, it's like Kane on X-Pac kind of choke slam.
Yeah.
And then a new big guy comes in, like 2 months later, and every time he does the choke slam, it's like Taker on Hogan choke slam. You know what I mean? It's just going to make him look fucking pish.
I think Linda McMahon would have took a better fucking choke slam.
Well, definitely could have got her up higher, like, I mean.
I know, but what's the force going to be?
Oh, it's like the Hogan one was fucking good, wasn't it? Like?
Wow.
Although Linda McMahon has been on the receiving end of some bad stunners. Well, a bad stunner. Well, the tombstone on Linda.
I would argue, though, a stunner's more about the person who's actually doing the sell.
I thought the tombstone was alright, but then again, you could argue that the tombstone's more to do with Kane.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's doing really holding Linda. But yeah. I mean, who's took the worst stunner of all time? Is it Linda McMahon?
McMahon's
is it Donald Trump? Is it McMahon?
McMahon's first one's pretty pish.
That's the worst one of all time, you think?
Well, I don't know. It's just when you compare him to the rest of the ones that he did. The one he does on Devon when he comes out and batters the Alliance is fucking awful. I mean, it turns into like a neck breaker.
Who took the best one? Shane or The Rock?
Nah, The Rock or Shane.
Anyway, Snitsky wins. If anyone's surprised, they probably shouldn't be. Yeah, keep in mind, 6 weeks ago, Snitsky attacked Bobby Lashley. Yep. And Bobby Lashley never tried to get any revenge. And Snitsky never attacked him again.
Punk never wanted anything.
I mean, it's almost as if Snitsky debuted it and he thought, I'm going after Lashley because I want the title. But that's obviously not his game plan. His game plan must be... What's
See,
easy?
when they did that, there was Bobby Lashley in the feud with McMahon. See, they were probably just fucking coming up with stuff last second.
I don't know. Was it not after he beat Hardcore Holly?
I think so.
The point is, right, Snitsky's going backwards. I mean, the next... He's going to be on the Dark Show soon enough. Anyway, we've got RVD came out and challenged. So we've got RVD, Elijah Burke. That's the main event tonight. Backstage, Elijah Burke is giving some advice to CM Punk. But CM Punk... Elijah Burke's kind of trying to treat it as if he's the leader here, where CM Punk's kind of like, not really, man. We're all equal. You know what I mean? So
together. This is not a dictatorship.
Elijah Burke thinks this is Nexus and he's the leader, whereas CM Punk sees it more of the core.
Aye.
In fact, I guess that's a fucking fair. Up next, with Marcus Corvon and Kevin Thorne taking on Sandman and Dreamer. I mean, you just know you're not getting a good match here, and you didn't. 4 minutes, 33 seconds. I mean, see, no, I'll be honest, right? See this ECW format. It's more or less the same shite now every week. It's like 3 matches. First 2 matches will be got like 3-4 minutes, and then the main event goes about 9. Anyway, Sandman, Tommy Dreamer defeated Kevin Thorne and Marcus Corvon. At this stage, what are they really feuding over?
Fuck all.
Like, you know what I mean? They're not like feuding. I mean,
They're not had CM Punk on a
pole match
or something, aye. Why not get them?
I know, but anytime there's been faction, you always felt it's like when Nexus were taking on WWE, it was like Nexus were trying to kill the WWE or whatever, or you got the Alliance versus, or you got Raw versus SmackDown. Like, what are these?
But that's the problem though, because Lashley McMahon is taking up like 4 months of screen time. These guys are just gonna have to fucking feud with each other because there's no other belts. There's nothing.
I think they could have done with like a TV title here, or bring the Hardcore Championship.
They can appear on all 3 brands.
I don't know. I don't think this is really working, to be honest. But yeah, they go big win, and I guess for the Sandman and
you can see
Tommy Dreamer.
You can see why Van Dam left. Like, what the fuck were they doing?
Yeah, not a lot. Then go backstage. We've got CM Punk giving some advice to Matt Striker,
which Elijah Burke's not too happy about. Yo, man, this is my team, son.
And then
following that.
Later on, he gave a pep talk to Corvon and Marcus Corvon, or Corvon and Kevin Thorne. Hard to say those two. Kevin Thorne, Marcus Corvon.
Monty Python and fucking...
Anyway, he gave them a pep talk after they lost.
By the nonce. We
then had Bobby Lashley come out and he introduced the new Intercontinental Champion.
Santino Marella.
After beating Maga.
Who cuts a cookie cutter promo in Italian because he doesn't know how to speak it. He just learned it in a wee book.
Fuck me, I mean, Maga has been buried, hasn't he? Like?
I know.
Yeah, he learned Italian on the flight over.
That just shows initiative, though. That's good.
I know, that shows like he was willing to do. Yeah, but he said, I remember he done a podcast. I can't remember whose it was. I think it might have been Jericho's. Or was it Austin's? I don't know, I can't remember.
I don't think Austin have Santino fucking Marella on his podcast, would he?
Yeah, I think it was probably Jericho. And he says that they said they had a spot for him and that they could fly him over, but they'd fly him over, to Italy that night.
Yeah.
As long, because they wanted an Italian guy, but he needed to know Italian. And he said, yeah, I know Italian. And he said he didn't know a word of it.
There you go.
He said he couldn't speak a word of Italian.
See if he...
But he told him on the phone call he was fluent in Italian.
Could you imagine if he couldn't speak it? Like, no, say he just didn't attempt to learn it. I think McMahon would have fucking...
Fired on the spot.
Fired? Fucking came out and barred him.
Well,
tore his clothes off.
What's Italian for you're fired?
Luigi. I don't know. Want me to look it up? I'll look it up.
I go for... Anyway, Bobby Lashley, what's happened to Maga here? He goes from being undefeated, beating Kane...
Silesianto.
That... Santino, you're... Silesianto. There you go. He's fucking fired. He's out here. I mean, you've got to Maga. Let's look at the people that he's beat here. Off the top of my head, beat Kane multiple times. Beat Ric Flair, beat Triple H, beat Shawn Michaels, probably beat Carlito. Umaga's beat a lot of people here. Mm-hmm. He beat the Sandman, didn't he?
Yep.
Or did he beat some ECW guy? Who did he beat? I can't remember. He beat someone for ECW. I think he beat Sabu on Raw.
Aye.
He's beat a lot of people. Then he loses to Cena, right, twice, which everyone...
Kane.
Yeah. Like I said, he beat Flair, beat Michaels, beat Triple H. I mean, you know what I mean? So then he loses to Cena, which ain't too bad, everyone loses to Cena. But then he loses to Lashley, and then 2 weeks later, he loses the belt to Santino. Now, I know you could say, kind of, you know what I mean, he got cheated or whatever, but
No, I
fuck
think done him
me.
dirty though. I think it's the fact he lost twice to Cena. See if he lost like a one-off last man standing match with Cena just doing like a mega maneuver. I think you could accept it that. You know, but he lost back to back.
Yeah, the first one could end in a draw or no contest or something.
No, it's fucking stupid.
Well, I don't think, no, I don't think that's not really what buried him, is it? But I mean,
but it didn't. It was the beginning of the burial. It was like when they fucking
he
put
lost.
Benoit's coffin on the ground and
Yeah.
started chucking dirt on it.
Well, he lost 3 pay-per-view matches in a row.
Yeah.
2 to Cena, then to Lashley.
If that's what I'm saying. You scrap one and then you have the last man standing match end on whatever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if he'd lost twice to Cena, but then went into a feud with Mania and beat someone half decent, then it probably.
I guess McMahon was never going to win that match.
True. But there you go. So anyway, Santino's the new fucking champ.
Yep.
I mean, it is what it is. Then we move into the main event. RVD versus Elijah Burke. CM Punk was at ringside. RVD defeats Elijah Burke in 9:53. I mean, you've no have any faith RVD's going to win these matches.
No.
I mean, he was booked strong all through his career, but you can tell as soon as Heyman's left.
Fuck you.
Wait, is that not a coincidence? Like it's like since Heyman left, RVD's kind of went down the shitter.
Aye. Exactly.
Since Heyman's left, Sandman's done nothing. Remember Sandman had a wee short feud with Matt Striker, and then
fuck. I mean, the night Heyman left, Sabu got buried, and
didn't get put in the fucking match.
oh, you're leaving Heyman. Well,
so Sabu, take him with you. Homicidal, suicidal, get the fuck out my arena sidal. Yeah. So anyway, then CM Punk, it didn't really cost Elijah Burke the match, but I think he's like, oh, should have listened to me, Elijah. I'm the leader of the new breed and you're not. So we don't know where this is going. Again, it's another mediocre, another poor ECW in my opinion. I'm going to give this. I'll give it. I mean, at least last week's. I felt last week's you had McMahon on the show.
Yeah, I'll give it.
I mean, to me, yeah, I'll give it. I'm giving it.
There's not anything I agree with on it.
I'm giving it a 2. I mean, I can't give it. I mean, I won with the pish. But I also felt because they were in Italy, I don't feel like they had everyone on the roster. I can't exactly say who they were missing. Don't get me wrong, because I guess there's just not a big fucking massive roster here. But I don't know. To me, this ECW has been doing hell. But here, maybe next week, maybe they can pull it back, guys. But anyway, that is it. Till next time.
Peace.